Hi everyone. In this video, I will show you the folder structure of our Angular application. Once we create our project using command ng new, then we get this folder structure. This is the default folder structure from our Angular application. So let's come to src first, and we will discuss all these folders and files one by one. So let's come to src. This src contains the entire source code of our application. It has this app folder. This contains root component files. Okay, this app.component.html, app.component.css, app.component.ts. These are the root component files. Okay, so this src is the contains the entire source code of our application. Okay, now we have styles.css inside src. What it contains? It contains the global common style sheet. Okay. Similarly, we have tsconfig.json. tsconfig.app.json. It contains the TypeScript configuration for application. These are the TypeScript configurations present. Okay. Now we have node modules. What it contains? It is the folder where all the packages are installed. Okay. And it is automatically generated by npm. Whenever we do npm install, this node modules folder, it automatically gets generated. And whenever we run npm install, the package manager reads the package.json file. Okay. Whenever we do npm install, the package manager reads this file, package.json file, and install the listed packages. These are the listed packages. Okay. Dependencies, dev dependencies. Okay. The package manager reads the package.json file and install the listed packages into the node modules directory. Okay. Suppose we do npm install jQuery. So what will happen? Npm will install jQuery from GitHub and will copy the whole jQuery inside the node modules folder. Okay. So this whole jQuery will go into the node modules folder, and this package will get installed will get listed in the package.json file. Okay. Similarly, we have this public folder. It contains the favicon.ico. It is the identity of our application and commonly displayed on the tabs at the top of the web browser, and it can be displayed on the bookmarks bar. Okay. And we have index.html. What it contains? As you know, Angular applications are single page applications. That is, there is only one page called index.html. This is the single page in our Angular application, which is called single page application. Index.html, it is the main HTML file that Angular loads. Okay. So now comes to the main.ts. It is the main entry point of our Angular application. This main.ts, it is the main entry point. Whenever we run the command ng-serve, okay, suppose we run the command ng-serve, it starts with the main.ts. Then it bootstraps to the app components. Okay. And in default cases, main.ts bootstraps to the authentication modules for checking if the user is logged in or not. And we can change the starting point of our application in main.ts file based on our real-time applications, based on we authenticate first. Okay. So that starting point we can mention in main.ts. Now after main.ts, we have this readme. This readme, what it contains? It is the documentation for the whole project. So if we want to make any document, so we can go to readme.md and we can write that document. So any developer can go through that. Also we have tsconfig.json. What it contains? It contains the compiler configurations. Okay. This compiler options we can change based on our project demands. Okay. Basically we do not change the compiler options. We put it as it is. Okay. So now we come to the node modules is completed. Favicon done. Index.html, main.ts is also done. Now we have angular.json. This angular.json. So it is the configuration file for Angular CLI projects. Okay. It contains version. This is the configuration file version. Currently it is 1 because we have just created a project. It also contains new project root. It is the directory where new projects are created. And here default project is my Angular app. This is the default project we have created using ng new my Angular app. And it also contains configuration files of all the projects in workspace. This projects. It contains all the configuration files of all projects. But currently we have only single project, my Angular app. Okay. And this project type is application. It can be library also, but currently it is application. We have root and source root. We have prefix this app. It is prefixed to selector. Like in upcoming videos, we will see app-root. Okay. So this is the prefix. You can see here selector. Okay. So this we mentioned in the angular.json files. Okay. Let's go to angular.json again. Here we have architect. It contains build, serve, test. Okay. So it contains these scripts example. Okay. Build, serve, test, all these targets are listed here. And now comes to the main package.json. What it contains? It contains the references of frameworks used in the applications. And also it contains the metadata about the projects such as name, version of our application. This is the name of our application. All the scripts, like if you want to run our project, we use ng-serve, this npm run start, we can do npm run build, npm run test. Okay. And it also contains dependencies and dev dependencies. Okay. So whenever our projects goes live, only dependencies goes there, but dev dependencies is for development purpose only. Okay. So like if we are installing, suppose any external package. Okay. But we do not want to be deployed to the application. Okay. But we don't want to deploy it to the server. So we use -save dev. Okay. So it will be listed in dev dependencies. Okay. So dev dependencies contains the packages required for the local development and testing. But dependencies, it contains the packages required by application in the production. Okay. So some packages are required for only development. So that packages, whenever we install that packages, we use -save dev. And suppose someone is new to the project, then he can check in the package.json for all the commands used inside the projects. Okay, like here, these are the commands ng-serve, ng-build. And coming to now package.log.json. So if you are collaborating on a shared project with multiple developers and you want to ensure that installation remains identical for all the developers and environments, then we need to use package.log.json file. Okay. So it contains the tree of all the packages installed. You can see here. Okay. So package.json contains all the basic information about the project, but package.log.json describes the exact tree. And packages listed in the dev dependencies get installed when you run the command ng new or project name, and all the packages get installed inside the node modules folder. Okay. So now comes to the editor config. Okay. It contains the configuration file for maintaining consistent coding styles like indentation, line endings, white space across different editors and IDEs like VS Code. Okay, so this is the editor config file. So this is the brief overview of our project structure in Angular application.